Hey guys, so welcome back to Indirect Knowledge. So just for the sake of privacy on this video, we're just going to refer to this person in the short for DE. So anyways, because it's a little bit of a different type of name, one that you don't hear every day. So we don't want people Googling and trying to find this person or do anything crazy. So for protection and privacy purposes and all, we'll just kind of keep things at bay and just kind of refer to this person as D. So what does D want? Well, D wants to know if her crush is actually likes her more than just a friend. So let's find out. Oh, interesting. So, first card that we get is the Devil. This could go either way. So this is sort of like one of those cards where, like, when you get it, it could be like temptation or things, are looking good or they're feeling tempted by you. Maybe in a flirtatious kind of way. Devil's not always a bad card. Like in this reading, it's definitely not. It just means that it's sort of like we're infatuated. It's sort of like the devil is kind of like an infatuated. It's like tempted. Like if you're tempted by something and all, you're kind of like, kind of like tempted. You're just kind of like, you can't get your mind off of it. You're feeling sort of this infatuation, this kind of thing. And so that's kind of what they're feeling for you, like with this relationship. That's one aspect of it. Now, it doesn't mean that a person just feels one specific way. It just means that that's kind of like they're intrigued by you is a good way of putting it. They're feeling some kind of like, this could be somebody special, but they haven't made it their mind 100% or anything like that. They haven't really crossed the line yet, but that's where their thinking is. Now, next card that we have is this is kind of miserly card and stuff. This is kind of like holding on to things. So not letting things go, it's sort of like they're afraid of really branching out or utilizing, they don't want to lose their grounding, their identity and stuff. So sometimes people are a little afraid to take action or move to a new direction when this card comes up. And the reason is because they're just feeling like they feel secure in their situation right now, that they don't really want to rock the boat or cause themselves any kind of like, they're afraid of like upsetting things. They're on a good trajectory. They don't want to ruin that. So they may be a little bit leery about moving forward. So it's kind of a maybe kind of situation. But at least now kind of what the hangup would be, if anything, that would be hampering this relationship from being able to move forward, assuming that you like this person and you want the relationship to move forward. And then finally, we have the 2, which is all about relationships. So this is a yes. This is a little bit longer, a little bit later down the line. So we see kind of a yes on that. So we kind of have a maybe, we have another maybe, and then we have a yes. So when we put it into terms, like if we were going to have to spell this out for you, it's really kind of a maybe, but it's leaning more in the direction of a yes. So that's really where it's at. So does he like you more than a friend? Yeah, he does, but he's also like, he's a bit of a practical person too. He doesn't want to upset his current situation, or, if he's feeling like, he may be having like a little bit of, if he had the opportunity, he might, but right now with where he's at, it may be a little bit more of a challenge. You'd have to maybe be a little bit more direct with him, or reassuring would be a good way of putting it. Like if you reassured him that, hey, if you want to have a relationship with me, or, it doesn't mean you necessarily, we can take things slow, it's, but you got to give, people need sometimes a little bit of those assurances, it's a good way of putting it. So if you felt more assured about you and how your feelings were and all, then yes, you probably would take more action in that direction. So you're really the one in control of it. But if you'd like another reading or whatever, let me know. I'll be happy to work on that for you. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Much love, many blessings. Of course, you guys know I'm a monk. This is one of the services that I do. If you guys would like to support it, you can just go to helpbydonating.com. Again, if you guys need tarot card readings or spiritual direction, coaching, all that kind of stuff, I do that as well. And all of that information will be in the description below this video. But please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. We do these live streams all the time throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. And you can learn a lot about tarot and get some questions answered and all that good stuff. And then also, if you hit that bell notification whenever we come on, if you want to ask questions live on the air, you're more than welcome to. We'll get those questions answered for you also. It's kind of a fun little thing sometimes when we're able to do that. Anyways, much love, many blessings. I will see you guys on the next episode of Indirect Knowledge.